How's it going? Today is 21st of January, Sunday, and we're taking a look at what kind of opportunities are available in the market. Usually, I would be taking a look at some of the financial opportunities or grants, so to say, right? If anything, I would be looking for opportunities for myself and others to tackle. If I can dig something out, it would be great. I was taking a look at something already that would be water on the moon. I would highly recommend perhaps UK to establish their own capabilities of reaching the moon before tackling water on the moon. That perhaps would be a sound decision, but that would be your opinion, I guess. From there, we have progressed into Japan have did it last week, I think. So UK can do it. I think if they would care about it. Well, either way, let's progress. And in the next video, I was taking a look at independent review on English public libraries. I think it's a massive liability as of now. Perhaps this asset could be used a little bit better, but again, that's my opinion as well. As I was trying to source finance, if I were to take a look at any of these problems, perhaps I would like to be compensated. If we can put anything together and solve this problem, it would be a wise decision. But either way, perhaps all the funds been used already. There's not necessarily people are interested in solving this problem or whatever funds are left there. I don't know, like they can support perhaps one project or something, right? And from there, let's progress into perhaps know-how. It's something I was looking to source people. Previously, I think it was last week where I was reaching out to travel advice within the UK, and I have reached out to Malaysia, I think. That might be Asian countries, right? I think I have reached out to Malaysia, Japan, Hong Kong, some of those countries, right? Now let's tackle some embassies, and perhaps there might be some active embassies. And this particular embassy is within Philippines, so let's try to reach out to this embassy and see if we can work together when it comes to perhaps know-how or people interested in doing something. I think recently US have acquired rights to establish additional five bases on top of nine, but these numbers might be off, right? So there was a number of bases within Philippines, and now we have acquired a license to something I was taking a look at yesterday to establish a number of additional bases, and something perhaps the UK taking charge as well as that relationships and building working relationships, right? So myself, I'm looking to perhaps do the same, I guess. And when it comes to skills, I don't know. I don't know what kind of skills we can take a look at, but it's something that's what myself coming into this kind of source. Perhaps that might be some opportunities there. I don't know how easy, how hard it can be if we take a look at cybersecurity. Would that be an option? How hard it would be to run some of those projects, right? If people are from overseas, broken communication, where you would ask the person to do one thing, the person doesn't necessarily understand what you're asking this person to do. It could be a lot of mess. So, with that in mind, let's take a look at perhaps sourcing cybersecurity or perhaps professionals when it comes to digital projects and how you can complete those projects with some of the professionals perhaps from Philippines. So that's myself coming into this. There might be some opportunities, I guess. But if you yourself you haven't done it, perhaps it would be too much of a challenge to do that with the first project, right? Quickly, I'll touch on what's really happening, right? And myself, I'm looking to engage if I can in help, I guess. But I will be, as I'm going, perhaps sourcing knowledge and experts, right? With that, I would be looking at perhaps digital projects, right? Well, that's really just an example of what's really is happening. So perhaps in a lot of investments being made within the region where they're looking to establish military bases. Myself coming into this can I source professional I don't know to build a website, I guess. But that's what's really happening, right? There might be embassy there, so perhaps I can reach out to this embassy. Perhaps, as I mentioned, then people might be busy with other things, which is valid, I guess. But if I can, I'm looking to source digital, or perhaps professionals, right, or so to say. I have seen, so I have reached out and I had conference calls with some social media management organizations within the area as well. perhaps we can do something there as well, but not necessarily limited to that. It's just that this article is related to digital, I guess. Something that there might be some opportunities there. So perhaps the number of opportunities not necessarily limited to you. Perhaps sourcing software developers, right? For there might be some people, professional women as well as men who can manage social media, I guess. Young professionals who are interested in perhaps doing some work, which would be kind of great, I guess. And that would be just an example of solving some of those problems. And there's a person there. Then we are taking a look at this embassy, and there's a person there. His magistrate commissioner for Asia, specifically Martin. Let's skip last name just in case. Express enthusiasm for landmark event. So there's a person there might be active. So if we can secure this working relationship, so that would be great. If this person is interested in collaborating and working together when it comes to establishing a working relationship with the local professionals. A person might be responsible for a million things, right? So we'll quickly let's delve a little bit deeper. I can see trade. I'd say trade, business. So perhaps trade business. It makes sense to me. Trade, right? But perhaps there's a million things happening, right? One person might be busy, right? HM Trade Commissioner for Asia Pacific. The responsibilities quickly, and perhaps background. Most likely, I think all the people are very minded, I guess, when it comes to trade and or collaborative and working and supporting local businesses. But it should be, I guess, why else people really be there. Growing the overall bilateral trade and investment relationships. Okay, improving market across for British companies, including small to medium-sized enterprises. Great. Developing finance and trade policy. Okay, so there might be a person there. Oh, great. Myself, most likely this person might be responsible for trade. I don't know, right? I'm doing it. I don't know this person, right? How write letters previously, not to this person, but right. Well, I think because of the trade and everything, some conflicts might be in the region, so perhaps people are occupied with other things. So, if anything, I would just like to say hi. So, that's really just a quick template of what myself might be interested in expressing interest on collaborating and working together. The local talent, perhaps sales, marketing, IT, digital would be perhaps secured. So, there might be some concerns there. Other than that, I don't know if that's a good starting point or what I would like to cover. But before that, I'd just like to perhaps grab this person's attention. And if he's occupied with other things, that's great. Perhaps we can come back to this point within the next 6 months or so. Let's close on that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.